coming down to a seated meditation. However you're comfortable today. Just trying to open the hips here in whatever position that you're in. And bringing the knees a little bit lower than the hips if you can. The palms can face down or up, maybe resting in your lap to help the shoulders descend. And then we'll close our eyes here as we connect with our sacred breathing pattern. Just beginning to listen. Feeling the fresh new air coming in. And as we exhale, relaxing the shoulders down. As we lift our hearts and arrive here on our mats for today's practice. Just noticing your own breathing pattern. Relaxing the jaw, the muscles in the face, while lengthening through the crown of the head. Connecting to the earth and connecting to the divine that you are a part of. Bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, breathing a little bit deeper down into the diaphragm. Inhale, filling up the diaphragm, expanding the lungs. And as you exhale, letting go of any worries, stress, confusion. Inhaling all the love that you were born with. Exhaling anything you don't need. As you let go of everything that came before this moment and everything that is to come. And arrive here connecting with the amazing person that you are. Bringing your hands together and thumbs to the third eye. Asking yourself what you would like to get out of today's practice. Seeing that word or phrase clearly. And as you inhale, see it clearly, seal it. And as you exhale, sigh it out and let it go. And here we'll begin. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale, pressing the palms down, lengthening, expanding throughout the arms. Inhale as we reach up, palms up, heart up. Exhale, turn the palms down, reaching, expanding. Bringing the palms behind us. Fingertips face away. Inhale as you lift through your chest, open your throat. Exhale as you gently round the shoulders, round the spine, coming into a seated cat. Inhale, open the throat, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, opening, maybe lifting up on the fingertips, and exhale, gently rounding. Inhale as we come back to center. Exhale, settle back in. Inhale, right arm lifts. Connecting the tip of the middle finger with your ear. Exhale, draw that left arm back down to the ground. And just pausing here. Finding your edge. Stretching our scaling muscles. After sleeping and doing, possibly tipping the chin down or moving the head back and just noticing what you feel today and staying with your edge. So once you find a place that you'd like to breathe into, inhale space Exhale, relaxation. Inhale as we gently come back to center. Maybe use that right hand to push your head back to center. And switch arms, taking the left arm up and over. Engage your right arm, right shoulder down while lifting up through the spine, staying tall. Maybe closing or softening the eyes here. Dipping that chin down a little bit or bringing the head back. Just opening up the throat. Opening all of those muscles and blood supply that feeds our arms and our fingers. Relaxing the jaw, softening the muscles in the forehead. And on your next inhale, gently remove the hand. Maybe use it to press your head back to center. Taking both hands down on the knees, we'll make 2 circles one direction. Just taking your time, moving through these neck circles, staying with your breath. Going at whatever pace your body is speaking to you. Just working on that communication. As every relationship benefits from good communication, open communication. Keep circling the other direction if you haven't already. And then we'll find our center as we inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand comes to the ground and side stretch, expanding through the chest, opening the heart. Inhale as we flow back to center. Exhale, right hand comes down to the earth. Top hand can reach over, or you can bring it to your side, but open your ribs, open your heart. One more time each. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Opening up the chest. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Open up your chest. Awesome. Inhale, center. Interlace your fingers. Exhale as we gently rotate to our right. Lifting the chest, but grounding the hips and the shoulders down. Internal rotation of the biceps. Inhale, center. And exhale, gentle rotation to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Take the legs nice and wide. Toes are flexed. Maybe moving the sit bones and the flesh underneath the sit bones. As we inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, bowing down. Connecting with that earth energy. Inhale as we reach the arms up and overhead. Fingertips point back. Open the throat. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. Working with the shoulders, working with the heart. Last one, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, fingertips point back, and lift your heart. Bring both legs into butterfly pose. Spread the arches, inner arches of your feet like you're opening a book. As you inhale, shoulders on your back. Exhale, peel your heart forward. Neck is long. Sit bones grounded. Feel free to use your elbows to open your hips a little bit more and just breathe in space. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, expand yourself a little bit taller, a little bit longer. Exhale as we reach the heart forward a little bit more. One more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rising, coming up to all fours. Let's take a moment to work with that mobility exercise with our hands and the tendons in our forearms. So we're going to take our fingertips and rotate them towards us. Coming up onto your knees, We're gonna slowly start to bend the elbows towards the ground. So elbow tips are coming towards the ground as we're peeling our heart forward. Breathing into the hands, breathing into the forearms. This is a mobility exercise I encourage people to do every day to reduce inflammation in the wrists, in the elbows. So we just keep peeling the palms back, and now just our fingers are on the floor. Keep breathing, stay with it, riding the wave of your breath, getting more skillful at that, both on and off the mat. And now having just the fingertips on the mat, we pull our chest forward and slowly lift the fingers off the floor and just open and close our hands. Notice I've arrived sitting on my feet. So if you haven't already, coming to that kneeling position, sitting on your feet, as long as you can take it. And once it's become a little bit too intense, you can come down to kneeling. But let's work on that shoulder and elbow mobility, joint mobility. Once again, right arm over left. Interlace the fingers, giving yourself a high five. Inhale as we dip the knuckles down. Exhale as we pull them through, rounding the shoulders and the upper back. Inhale and exhale. Now there's no variation of this that's not possible. So simply just taking that right hand and pointing the fingers down and stretching all those tendons here is really going to give you that same effect if that's where you're at. Let's go to the other side, left hand over right, interlace the fingers, inhale, knuckles come down, exhale, pull them through. You're going to release your grip a little bit as you pull the hands through. But again, we just want to wring everything out, wring out the joints, keep them mobile, preventing arthritis. And then we'll make some circles with our wrists out. And in coming off the feet, if you haven't already, tapping the tops of the feet. And now preparing for our gentle flow. We'll bring our right foot forward. And this is where you can put something underneath your back knee. So right foot forward, left foot back. We're going to inhale, pull the heart forward and sink the hips down. Exhale as you curl and round the spine, pressing back. Using the muscles of your core, inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, lift the hips, really finding that flow from your core. Inhale as we open the heart. Exhale, pushing ourselves back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, one more time, pushing back. Toes can be lifted up or flat. Bend that front knee. Inhale as we open to the right. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Exhale as you hug in your core, hug in your belly, and thread that needle through and under the outside of your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, round, pull that core into your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, two more. And exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Bringing that right arm now to the right knee, taking the left hand to your left hip. We're going to pivot our back knee and open the rib cage, coming to a kneeling side angle. So really roll your shoulder on your back, open your heart, open your rib cage. We're peeling that right hip open using our right elbow. And then we can take that left hand, bicep to ear, or we can take it behind our back, or keep it here on the hip. So whatever feels good to you, but feel the expansion in your body, reaching up, down, right and left. And now shifting, maybe bringing that yoga block with you, shifting to a straight right leg, toes are forward. We're gonna reach that top arm overhead and press our hips forward. So your left hand might be able to reach the ground, that's great, or using a book, water bottle, yoga block here. Breathing into that right lung. And as you exhale, turn your right foot forward again, bending that knee at a 90-degree angle, coming to a kneeling warrior two. So we're just softening the shoulders, but engaging the arm muscles. Squeezing the knees towards each other. And on your next inhale, we'll cartwheel the hands forward, maybe bringing that block with you, coming back to our low lunge, lifting our heart, tucking the back toes, and then stepping to the front of our mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, cactus arms, open your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back, left leg forward. Flatten your back foot. Inhale, pull your heart forward, hips sink down. Exhale as we press back through your front heel, curling around the spine. Inhale, peel the heart forward. Exhale, push it back. Riding this wave of your breath. We get more skillful of that as we practice. Inhale, heart forward. And as we learn how to ride this wave of our breath on the mat, we learn to do it off the mat and out in the world. Inhale, coming to our low lunge. Exhale, press back and pull those toes up or keep them down for a breath. Inhale, pull back to your low lunge. Reach your left arm up and exhale as you round the spine, reaching through. Inhale, open. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open. And exhale, pull that core and tailbone underneath you. One more time. And exhale. Now taking that left elbow to the left knee, pivoting your back knee so it faces behind you. We're going to open the right ribs. Open your chest, coming into that side angle. Feel free to take that right arm overhead, bicep to ear. Open your heart and feel that expansion in your lungs as you breathe. Maybe taking a block with you as you straighten your left leg, pointing the toes forward. Open your ribs once again, open your heart, and possibly taking that left arm overhead, pressing out of the shoulders and lifting up, rotating that heart towards the sky. Any variation here, it's all good. And on your next exhale, bend that left knee, coming into a kneeling warrior two. Taking a breath here as you lengthen, keeping the core active. And on your next inhale, we'll cartwheel the hands forward, possibly taking that block with you. Coming into your low lunge, pulling the heart forward. Tuck the back toes. Exhale as you step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, elbows to cactus arms. Inhale, reach the left arm up, and we're going to bend that left arm and take that right arm behind you. Thumb is down. Now you can just keep that hand behind your back, or you can work it up to reach the other hand. But just keeping it behind your back, any variation is good. A little challenge here, but you can still smile. And then bending and leaning over to the right. Any side bend is beautiful here, so feel free to even grab your left elbow with your right arm. Inhale as we come back to center and switch. So right arm is going to bend. Left arm either comes behind you or reaches, or maybe you grab that elbow. And then we lean to our left. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Right leg forward, left leg back. So now our knee is going to stay off the ground. So we're going to bend our front knee and keep our back leg straight. Inhale as you pull your heart forward. And exhale as you straighten both legs. Squeezing the hips towards each other. Inhale as we pull the heart forward. Exhale, straighten both legs. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull the heart forward and reach that right arm up. Exhale as we thread the right arm underneath that right thigh. 2 more times. Exhale, hugging the core, rounding the back. Inhale, opening, and exhale, rounding. Now bring that right leg as straight as it's going to go and open to your right for a variation of twisted triangle. Take a breath here. Bending that right knee, connecting the right elbow, and then shifting to side angle. So we turn that back foot to 90 degrees, bring the left hand to the hip, open the chest and roll the left shoulder on the back. So maybe you keep your hand here, or you reach it up or over the head. Feel that expansion in the lungs. Take a big breath in. Big breath out, feeling the feet pull in. Now the core is going to help you lift to reverse triangle. So straighten your front leg, reach that right arm overhead. Coming into triangle on your exhale, pushing the hips back, reaching that right arm forward, and not locking out that right knee, but keeping it slightly bent. Open your heart. On your inhale, reverse warrior, bending your front knee, bringing that back hand to the thigh or behind your back. Lengthening, and exhale into warrior 2. Reaching the arms long. The goal here is expanding yourself. On your next inhale, coming into a lunge, so bringing ourselves into that crescent lunge, and exhale to chair pose. So we're going to take that left foot next to the right and reach those arms overhead or bringing them to prayer position, whatever works for you. I'm just holding here for a breath, sitting the hips back. Inhale as we stand, and exhale as we open the elbows. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot back. Coming into that lunge position with the back knee off the ground. Inhale, pulling your heart forward. And exhale, straightening both knees and bowing down. Inhale for 3 times. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Inhale, last one. Pull the heart forward. Lift the hips up and back. Inhale, pull the heart forward and open to your left. Exhale as we thread the needle underneath that left thigh. Inhale as we open. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread that needle. Inhale, open and straighten that left leg as much as it'll go, finding your version of twisted triangle. Taking a breath here, and then bringing that left elbow to the left knee, opening up that right hip, planting the right heel down, and rolling your right shoulder on your back. Coming into your variation of side angle. Maybe reaching that arm up or over. It's all good. Exhale here. Take an inhale, expand your body, reaching from pinky toe to pinky finger. And exhale as we come into reverse triangle. Squeezing the hips together. Coming into triangle, reaching the arms forward, hips come back. Opening the arms, bending that front knee, coming into reverse warrior. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. See, maybe if you can sink a little bit deeper by bending your back knee and then straightening that back knee, expanding in all directions. Inhale as we transition to that high crescent lunge. And exhale as we step to our chair. Inhale as the arms rise. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Coming into some chair twists. Inhale as we twist over to the left. Make sure that your right knee doesn't come forward, so pull that knee back. Maybe you open your arms here and expand your arms. Inhale back to center. Lift your heart, sink your hips down. Exhale as we expand over to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise. And exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Last standing sequence. We're gonna bring our right leg forward, left leg back. Bending our front knee, inhale, coming into that low lunge, dipping that knee all the way to the ground. And exhale, turning that back heel in for pyramid pose. One more time like that. Inhale, dropping that back knee. And exhale, pyramid pose. Now coming into a true twisted triangle. Inhale as we open the right arm to the right. Take a breath. And exhale as you bring your right elbow to your right knee, turning that left rib cage open, rolling the left shoulder on the back, coming into your side angle. So here, maybe you take your right hand to the floor or a block behind that bottom knee. Maybe you practice your bind, reaching that right arm through and bringing that left hand behind you. So wherever you're at, just feel that expansion in all four directions. Breathing into that top left lung. And as you exhale, pressing yourself back to reverse triangle. Maybe you bring that right arm and bend it, and take that left arm behind you and really open your chest. Now coming into triangle, pressing the hips back, reaching the arms forward, and opening the heart. Lifting up and out of the hips, but squeezing the knees together. Practicing our balance, we'll transition to half moon. So look about 12 inches diagonal in front of your front foot. Inhale as we sit back. Exhale as you maybe bring a block with you, coming into your half moon pose. Enjoying the challenge while Turning up the corners of your mouth. Taking a breath here. Now gently setting that back foot down, coming into reverse warrior. Inhale. And exhale, low lunge. Dropping that back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Exhale as we bring our hands to the ground or to the blocks and step our back foot up to meet the front, coming into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale as we open our left arm, looking to the left, and right arm reaches forward. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, open to the right. Check and make sure your knees are even. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to prayer position. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, if you can, bring that right elbow to your left knee. For me, I'm just gonna stay up a little bit. Staying up and open. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, if you can, lock that left elbow past that right knee. Go ahead and do that. Inhale as we rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg forward, right leg steps back. Bringing that knee down. Inhale, pulling the chest forward. Exhale, lifting both hips, turning that back foot out to 45 degrees for pyramid pose. Inhale, dropping both knees, maybe bringing arms above the head. Exhale, transitioning to pyramid. Squeezing the thighs together. Riding that wave of your breath. And exhale, pyramid. Planting that right hand down, opening the left arm to the left, coming into your variation of twisted triangle. Taking a breath here. Then bringing that left elbow to the left knee, turning that back toe out 90 degrees, and right hand comes to the right hip. Rolling that right shoulder on your back, open your rib cage, and maybe coming into your bind or taking your left hand to the outside of that left foot to the floor or to your yoga block. Bringing that top arm straight up, feeling the expansion of a straight line, or bringing it over, overhead. Whatever variation feels good to you. On your next exhale, press yourself up for reverse triangle, maybe taking that top arm behind the head and right hand behind your back, opening up your chest, breathing into the lungs. Taking a breath here. On your next exhale, reaching the hips back, reaching the arms forward, coming into triangle. Maybe bringing that bottom hand to the outside of your leg or pressing it against the inside. Pulling the shoulders on the back. As we prepare with our breath on our inhale for half moon, looking 12 inches diagonally in front of that left foot and pressing back through the right heel. Taking a big breath in, feeling that expansion of Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath. Staying strong. You got this. Gently placing that back foot down, coming into reverse warrior on your inhale. On our exhale, turning on the ball of our right foot, coming to our low lunge. Exhale as we step to our chair pose. Inhale as the arms rise, sinking the hips down. Exhale, bringing your hands to center. Taking that right elbow and crossing it over the left, or just simply twisting and opening the arms once again. Now bringing your right hand to the outside of your left knee and your left hand to your left hip. We're going to ground through our right foot and stand up, lifting and balancing on that right leg. So here you can stay right here, or you can work on straightening that left leg. Maybe you straighten the leg and open the arms. Maybe you can grab onto those toes. Staying calm, staying strong. Inhale as we circle back to center chair. Exhale, bringing the hands to your heart. Inhale as we twist, your version of any twist. Exhale as the arms open here, or you lock that left arm, that left elbow past your right knee. Make sure both knees are squeezed together and even in space. Now bringing that left hand to the outside of your right knee, right hand to your right hip crease, grounding down through that left foot, will rise up and balance on that left foot. Find your drishti point, that point of gaze. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, you can look over your shoulder. Maybe you'd like to try straightening that leg out, grabbing the toes, or opening the arms. Staying calm, balancing here, pressing that left foot down. Inhale as we stand straight up, and exhale to cactus arms. Good job. Half sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg is going to reach back, bringing that left knee all the way down to the ground. Coming into a lizard pose, bringing your right foot wide. Now staying up on the hands is an option here as we slide that left leg back, pulling the heart forward. It's a little bit more relaxing to lower to the elbows. So if you need to bring the floor to you, again using some books or your block will work. And then softening the jaw and the forehead as you breathe into that right hip. Settling down. Maybe taking that right arm to your knee now, pressing that right hip open, or bringing the right hand behind your back. Keeping the muscles in the face soft, shoulders on your back. Walking ourselves back to center. Coming into a kneeling half split. So if you need the blocks or want to use them, walk that right foot back to center and then sitting back, sitting the hips back, pulling those right toes towards you, and then lengthening through the spine, breathing into the hamstrings with love. As you know, you will not be remembered for the length of your hamstrings in this lifetime. So we give them grace. Inhale as we bend that right knee, tuck the back toes. Exhale as we step the feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, right leg back. Slide that right knee back, bringing the hands to the inside of the left foot as you widen that left leg. Coming into your variation of lizard pose. Relaxing the head, relaxing the neck, softening the jaw. Coming back to your intention. Take your left hand to your left knee and drop that right ear down towards the ground. That might feel good to just let your neck relax. Coming into your kneeling half split. So sitting the hips back and bringing the right toes towards you, or foot can be flat, and this might be where you work on your splits coming down to the ground. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. So whatever variation feels good to you. Breathe into that hamstring. Inhale, feeling length. Exhale, deepening. Inhale as we start to come out of this, tucking the back toes. And exhale as we step our right foot to meet our left, maybe bringing that knee behind that foot just to find the floor and find our seated position. So coming down to seated, maybe sitting on a blanket to raise up your seat a little bit, or taking the blanket underneath your knees if you have very sensitive hamstrings. And then take a moment to just walk the hips apart a little bit. Lift your chest. Tip the pelvis forward as you walk your hands forward. And begin to breathe in to the feet all the way up to the crown of the head. Forward folding here to wherever you can. Staying open to receive the gifts of this practice. So easy to get attached to the pose, and it's really about the relationship with ourselves and honoring who we are. So as we connect with our body and practice patience and love, we deepen our practice. Slowly begin to rise, feeling the reverberations of that pose. Just pause as you come up here, and we'll lay on our backs, coming into a bridge pose. So feel free to make this restorative by using a block. Otherwise, you can do an active bridge pose. So here we'll just walk the feet towards the hips, press the palms down, your choice of block or no block. Restorative is the block. So we're gonna lift the hips here, and then you can interlace your fingers by walking your shoulders underneath you and lengthening your tailbone towards your knees. If you'd like to have more of a restorative bridge, you can take that block underneath your pelvis and open the palms here and just settle in. So your choice. Opening your heart space, your Anahata space. Translation of Anahata is unstuck, unstruck. So as we open our hearts, we begin to live our lives as if we've never been struck or hurt. There's a freedom, an emotional liberation. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift your hips and slowly lower. Pull that block out if it was underneath you. And then take your knees to your hands, making some gentle circles with your knees, either direction, any variation. Giving our low back some love. Now bringing the feet to the floor, taking any gentle twist that you'd like. So maybe you just drop your knees over to the side, or taking a figure 4 stretch and opening your knees to one side for me. And if you're pregnant, you want to open your leg. So if the right leg is on top of the left, you want to drop your right knee. Breathing in space to wherever you feel tension. On your next inhale, bring the knees back to center. And whatever you did on that side, do on the other side. Any variation is totally up to you. Starting to prepare yourself for full relaxation. Filling your body with your breath. As you inhale, bringing your knees back to center. And taking any other movements that you'd like, so maybe a happy baby, maybe you'd like to revisit a couple twists. This is your time to learn and honor what you need, whether that's movement or stillness. Lengthening your legs out for our final relaxation pose, coming into your Shavasana, maybe legs up the wall, feeling yourself whole and balanced, body, mind, and spirit. Enjoying the benefits of your practice. Basking in a peaceful bliss, noticing how you feel spiritually, emotionally, and physically. notice your natural breath starting to reawaken, feeling alive, refreshed and connected. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And let the breath inspire any other movements that you'd like. Start to find those gentle movements. Eventually, those will bring you into the fetal position. Take a moment to pause in the fetal position, feeling the support of the earth beneath you. With the head staying heavy, mind and surface of the heart. Gently rise, coming into a comfortable seat. Sitting bones grounded down into the earth. Shoulders drop down the back and the heart lifts. Eyes are down or closed. From here, we will sweep our arms up and over the head, finding our fingertips. With a soft exhale, bring the thumbs to that space between your eyebrows. The wisdom to know yourself, to know your truth. Hands draw towards the mouth as you give yourself the strength to speak your truth. Hands come to your heart as you give yourself the courage to live it. Big inhale. Let it go. Bowing your head as you find gratitude for taking the time to reconnect with the amazing person that you are. The light and love in me bows to the light and love in each of you. Namaste.